Okay, so then, welcome to Hungry Sharks. So, I'm pretty sure everyone already knows that Hungry Sharks with over 18 different sharks. I'm not counting no science experiment sharks though. So, there's over 18 sharks in this game. And what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna play with each shark to see how long do I survive with each one. So, this is gonna be a test to see how long I can survive with each shark. I will not be putting out too much of their POVs though, just only showing like either what cool ability they have or like anything interesting. So, I mean, that's pretty much the context I'm gonna give you. So, I'm hoping that that's basically enough of context I can give you. So now then, the first thing to really note about is the reef shark though. Really small, can't really defend itself from any of the other sharks though. Let's see here. Doesn't get attacked by any of the other bigger sharks. Can eat anything whenever it gains a gold rush, cause then it allows you to get like that turns everything edible into gold, which then you can actually eat. But only just for like a few seconds though. You can increase the gold rush if you eat more sharks. So then those stingrays are really gonna be the so those stingrays really are a huge issue, but especially the people on the cage though. But I'm surprised that the reef shark actually survived for like 6 minutes and then making over 1.3 coins, which is actually honestly really good though. So I mean it's fully like there. So next up it's the Mako shark. And then second thing to notice is that the Mako shark is basically a lot bigger, can eat a lot more things than the reef shark, with the downside of it being hunted by more sharks. I mean, like that's usually the one major downside of like the other sharks. Expect, for example, this electric shark who somehow found his way in the overworld. I mean, like it's still easy to escape him though, but then it does usually mean that it spawns in more places though. So pretty much like over here next to this island. So after we basically get eaten, we somehow just flies off screen. This game is slightly broken, but he may have the worst time here with only 1 minute and 24 seconds, only making 500 gold coins. So then I'm really not good here. So next up it's gonna be the Hammerhead, who is a lot bigger, spawns somewhere else, with the downside again of being hunted down by other bigger sharks. So I mean I'm pretty sure you already get the formula what's happening with this game. But then that thing launched me next to a bomb, which is really bad though, cause then we barely get to use this guy. So he pretty much made 2 coins less. But then next up it's gonna be the tiger shark. So the next up it's the tiger shark. I mean like again the downsides of these new guys. That I mean everyone knows the upsides though. They can eat a they can eat other fish, but then again that's usually the problem. They just get taken out by the bigger guys. So then with only him surviving 7 minutes and making over 3,800 coins is really good though. So next up it's the great white shark, which then while using him we did somehow launch this guy over to this boat, which is actually really quite nice to be honest. That's actually really cool to do. So then with the gold rush effect we're able to eat on everything and then make some money out of it. But judging from my profits and also gems, that's really not gonna be something we're gonna be needing to do. I mean, all we need to do is just check how long can this guy survive. Which then a lot couldn't be said about most of the other shoots though, like Mako and Hammerhead who really got in dirty though. But hey, I guess that's my fault for kinda not playing very carefully. But how am I exactly supposed to play carefully, especially with that longness thing, the Loch Ness monster, whatever it's called. See you then. 5 minutes of survival, but kinda good. We get some gold rush so we can eat these guys, and also a crocodile, and also a crocodile. I mean gator or something thing, and also a couple of anglerfish. So a lot of things we're finding here, and also this Wakaba artifact thing, and also we see kraken, which then we easily escape while finding more jellyfish, which kinda is weird how this guy can only eat like blue jellyfish and not all the other jellyfish. Good thing to know about the jellyfish is that they don't really give hunger, so they don't actually replenish as much as all the other ones, which is kinda gonna be like a very big problem though. Especially then with some of these sharks, there's gonna be like some spawning problems though. So while making this video, there was basically like a spawn problem. So so for a thing, so like for starters, like things are basically spawning late or something. And okay then, I guess we just get taken out by him, which is kind of sad though. Okay, so great white shark survived for 7 minutes, 6,000 coins. Next step, it's the megalodon, which then we use the hammer to get to the portal. One good gimmick about it is that we're now able to break boats with these guys. I mean, really nice though, but the real unnice thing is that we basically also get attacked by all the other stronger sharks. So next disadvantage about this guy, it's that due to his size, it's kind of like really hard to eat all these smaller like fishes though. I mean it's a very huge problem though. Since then that's pretty much our biggest great main source of food. I also forgot to say that you can also eat explosives. Cause why not, I guess. Alright, so then you saw like how delayed the spawn was. Like even for that, so that's pretty much gonna be the problem for these other sharks or something, cause then with this delayed spawn it's gonna become a very big problem for the other ones, especially for food. So then now Megalodon survived for 6 minutes and 38 seconds, making at least 3,000 coins. So next up it's I don't know his name. I don't know his name. I don't know what his name is. But his tongue actually makes it easy to destroy submarines though. With the problem of him getting hungry quite fast due to his size. I mean, won't be comparing up with the game size though, but what about his actual size though? Like, you know. But another thing is, this guy can somehow crawl through land for some reason. I don't know why yet, but it just is a thing. I don't know, like some of these new sharks though, like I keep being weird, different and something. Yeah, yeah, this pyro guy, we're able to eat him, but the problem is that the fire damage just makes it difficult for the sharks to eat him. So this guy with the weird name survived for 4 minutes, only making 1,000 coins. So then next, so I guess next up we're choosing the Mosasaurus. This crocodile shark thing, this crocodile dinosaur, very massive but really quick. But the problem again being like the spawns though, like you see, there's barely anything that spawned in. Also, if you hear people talk in the background, I do apologize though. It pretty much I pretty much couldn't find like even the best of places to like record. So apologies for that. Okay, apologies for the mix for the background distance though. So next up we're checking out this alien shark whose name is Alan. Okay then. So like this the spikes on his tail can actually stun us things if it hits them. Which is why you saw like the little, like the little splash effect. He is also able to eat a lot more, but that's pretty much it about him. I mean, there's really nothing else new about him, only just him being more of a victim to getting attacked by, like, you know, other bigger sharks, and also the delayed spawns as well. The delayed spawn is gonna be what ruins most of these sharks or something. Not sure if it's just a bug or something, or maybe I'm just taking things out too quickly. But that's really the end of all the of like that's pretty much gonna be the end of all the other sharks. He only survived for like 5 minutes, making roughly 2,000 coins. It's impressive though, but next up it's the whale. I will say that's really interesting how he just ate that. Like, it's actually, especially his like munching animation though. I find it really weird. Plus, this guy, he does not move the best like in land. And this guy, the pyro shark, of course, is everywhere. Yeah, like we're really like running low on food. We then get burned somehow underwater. So this guy only survived for 3 minutes with only making at least 500 coins. Really not good. Next up, it's this guy. This land alligator. This alligator that for some reason can swim. I don't know. Like the way his neck is like placed is actually weird. But the thing is, he can actually go on land. So that's kind of terrifying, to be honest. Especially the way he eats, though. It's kind of odd. It's kind of odd how he eats. And also, like, whenever you boost, he kind of makes a little vortex with his teeth or something. Makes a little vortex. Really am unsure what's the point of the vortex. Need a bigger shark to eat. But this guy looks bigger than that guy. Like, that guy is small. Even that guy who somehow couldn't even like get a bite. He dealt no damage to me, so I guess that's pretty lucky. But yeah, so this is basically the point where like things are getting really buggy. Okay, so now we're getting attacked by an attack copter. Health is going down really fast, before I get knocked out, I at least want to take like the plane out though. But we can't cause then like those jellyfishes don't give hunger. That's kind of sad though. So Mr. Leo survived for 6 minutes, making 22,000 coins. Well, impressive. But the most impressive thing will be the Loch Ness Monster. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can tell why. Like as I was playing with this, I find it really weird the way it moves. Like it's just so liquid, like it just doesn't feel so real. Also, there's also this new button or something, which is pretty much like a button that activates an ability if you eat like enough fish. So I tested it out, which pretty much just teleports you in a random place. So I guess it'll basically be important if you're in like a situation let's say like you're trying to finish like a survival achievement, and then like you're getting attacked by two other sharks, so you just use that to escape. Really cool though, but then like but the but the sharks and its movements are so weird. Yeah, so bizarre. It just does not feel. It just does not feel good. It just feels so weird how I'm able to toy around with like its movements. I'm still questioning how like those missiles can't hit me, but only just like the explosion damage is it, but only like the shockwave damage was able to like damage me. So I guess due to how weird it moves, it kind of like dodges them. But things again are spawning in rather slowly again. It's and this is basically again these bigger sharks' only weakness. It's that things spawn in so slow that they don't provide enough food. Like this guy really had to spawn in while my gold rush was about to end. But the vertical jump is really good. But normally there'll be something there. You can see that we're still constantly glowing. We are still unable to eat this cause it's still burning us. Health is like really bad though. Still able to save ourselves, but food again is running low. Our hunger is going down real quickly. It does not look good for us here. So we do survive for quite a long time though. Until then, we basically get hit by hunger. So then, so Nessie survived for 11 minutes, making 8,000 coins, which then, that's a good survival time. So I guess next step it's Shark Jira, who looks a lot like Godzilla to be honest. I mean, even the atomic breath as well just justifies it. So this was previously the last shark in this game before they added in like the new sharks, which to be honest, I did actually enjoy playing like the older versions of Hungry Shark. I don't know, something about the new versions are really great though, but something about these new sharks just it I don't know why, but then it just kind of feels like something about these sharks has been taken away though. Like the old ones just don't deal with too much, just don't deal with too much things. But these newer sharks just have to deal with so much, especially with like the human spawn. Like this island has no humans, which is odd because then these normally always do have humans. I mean, I still question why they added buildings though. I mean, I guess something to break as we basically just walk past them. But this is rather still the other bigger problem to something that I was facing. I mean, if anyone else does like deal with this, comment it down below, cause then I do want to know if anyone else had experienced this or something. Okay, so Shokchura survived for 10 minutes, making over 17,000 coins. Next up, it's the Abyssal Shark, which again also has a bar, which makes him summon in this vortex that like sucks everything in like a huge area. I mean, I guess it's compensating for like him not having eyes or something. But it's still interesting though. Like that's actually an interesting way of putting it there. So then running low on food. Just like I said, we basically end up meeting our demise and just, well, I think there was like two submarines there. Okay, so he survived for like 8 minutes, made 3,000 coins. Impressive. Next up, it's something that's not even a shark. It's the Kraken, who I will say like his dash kind of looks cool though, and also his eating animation where like it's just individually grabbing things with his tentacles is actually really cool. Also, that ability he uses, he basically just he swipes his like tentacles or something really quickly to just make like a piercing move. Also, it does indicate like, hey, that bar is full. You can use your ability now. But I also want to show that how he sinks boats. He uses his tentacles, which then is really creative though. Really creative of them to actually like make something like that. I'm pretty sure this is like the third after last sharks or something. Cause then like there's still the other guy, and the people in the background in the outside really took him down. His gold rush ability is just him spinning around, which is honestly kind of like cool. I find it funny how he just flops around in the surface, but things are now again, the problem with the food source. I guess bombs can give a little food, but we weren't fast enough, so we did end up like starving. He survived, so Mr. Kraken survived for 7 minutes, making 21,000 coins, which is really good. Okay, so next up it's this shark, who, as we easily see, has some sort of a crystal on his head, which he pretty much uses for like different things, like just like it said, as we boosted his speed. He pretty much uses this as a bull. Alright then, so after getting slightly interrupted, we shall now continue. So what this guy's ability is, um, so he pretty much makes a giant blast or something. I guess that'll be perfect to because large quantities of enemies. So his gold rush is him using like prison or something. He shoots like light through this crystal, which is honestly kind of cool though. But is it? But the laser though, I don't think it's really effective, especially if it shoots like in like an unstraight direction. It's kinda cool how the great white just spawned on me just to die. So now we're running low on food, and just kidding. Starvation has killed most of these bigger sharks. The guy Illuminate is the name of this guy. Survived for 6 minutes. Okay, next up it's the behemoth. Who throughout the civic keys, the gold rushes that is spawns in a little horn. Okay, during his gold rush, but wouldn't see much of it cause then there aren't that many like fish spawning. So like he has his little, ability ready, which is pretty much a little vacuum or something that just sucks in like nearby food. Kinda cool though, but this guy should literally be in a gym or something, especially with those biceps though, cause then like this guy does not look like he even belongs in the ocean. Like he can literally beat up any shark or something, especially with those like hands. Dude looks ready to scrap. But you know how this game is. it basically struggles though to give any food, cause then there's just barely any food to see here. I mean, like there's like no food. We died again from hunger, but that boat for some reason was glitching through the island, which is also kinda weird in some way. He survived for 9 minutes, made 3,000 coins. So I guess now the last guy to check out is this guy. I don't know why that car just beeped at that time, but it's kinda weird. So his first ability is he spawns in lightning somehow. His gold rush is that he spawns in two electric eggs. Okay then. Okay, dude pretty much creates a lot of things with just electricity. I mean, like, there are a lot of like scars though, but I'm still questioning why isn't there anything though. Like, it's just making the Shulk's lives a lot harder. Cause um, okay, okay, that was weird. All right. So, Mr. Sharknarok survived for 7 minutes, made 2,000 sun. Did I seriously said sun? I mean 2,000 coins. Really impressive. After careful looking in and playing to every single one of these sharks, though having to deal with their own problems as well, we could say that the one that survived the longest is Nessie. I mean, he's the only one who survived for 11 minutes. Really impressive though. But that also wraps up this video, and if you did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe to help me out, and also so that I can make more videos like this. And also if you stick around this far, thank you, and bye.